Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by Hindustan. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for Hindustan Zinc. Hind Zinc is the ticker name, and what you are watching is the monthly technical chart of the stock, and this is the historical price chart of the stock. And I am using a few technical indicators. These are all those indicators, and these are all the graphs generated by these indicators related to this stock. And regarding data for Hindustan Zinc, we have data since 2008 onwards up to 2017 November 11th. Okay, now if you look at the historical price path pattern, the stock has reached its peak price in December 2009 itself. Okay, and after that it made one more peak in January 2011. Okay, that time it was trading at 572, and after that the stock went down. Actually it crashed down, and since then it has been lying low, and recently again it started moving its upward journey since February 2014, and started making continuous new highs, new high 1, new high 2, uh, yeah, new high 3, right? So there is a tendency here, pattern here. You see in the last two times, or here also, here too, I'm keeping the crosshairs here. You need to closely observe the crosshairs. You know, you see these two peaks here, right? They are at the same price, and I am keeping the crosshairs here. Yeah, these two peaks, yeah, these two peaks, this one and this one, approximately are very close. And again, I'm keeping the thing here, these two peaks at the same level, right? So we can I mean right now the pattern is something like this. It makes two peaks very near, which come at the same price, which hit the same price and goes down, and after that in the third attempt it is making a new high. That's how the pattern has been so far. So already this time it already made the second peak, very near, very close to the previous peak price, and now it goes down. That means it is going down. The trend is going down. I think so. This is the consolidation phase. Now it goes down and again comes up, and this time, as per this trend, if it follows the historical trend, that upward movement after this consolidation phase, whatever the upward movement is going to come, it will make a new high. It will make a new high. That is the expectation. But we need to make sure whether this much, whether the stock follows. This all, whatever I told you, this all happens if the stock follows its historical trend. That's how it has been happening, and this time also I'm expecting such kind of thing will happen. But for that, it will take a few more days. Even months also, months too, because the pace of the stock is very slow. You can clearly see that, and it is not making. It is most of the time it is going sideways, and when it comes to new high, making new highs, it is going at a very slow pace. So now we will see other things, and again we will come back and discuss about this point. This stock has already crossed its 20-day and 50-day moving average, and it is right now on the influence of positive super trend mode. And RSI is down. Actually, it is above your midpoint and below the top line, which is the weak RSI, weak strength. Denotes weak strength, and AD direction strength of the stock is down, and both positive and negative direction lines are diverging here, but they are in the initial phase. If you look at the stochastics, both lines are diverging good, and positive line, the fast line is on top of the slow line, black line on top of the red line. That's what I'm saying, I'm talking about, and that is also good. And both lines are touching. At least one line is touching the peak price. The top line. So they are able to cut through the top line, and they're going to make a parabolic shape there. So that's good. And if you look at the price volume, and price volume is slightly increasing. It is like up and down, but it's okay. It is increasing. That's what we can conclude here. And if you look at the momentum is most of the time it is constant. It is actually lying on top of the baseline, and now momentum is very low. Though it is in the positive side, but the momentum is very low. So all these factors are dragging this Hindustan Zinc stock down. Not allowing it to make huge price gains within a short span of time. That is one particular point. irrespective of the fundamental analytical points. I mean, technically, whatever we are seeing here in the form of charts, we are seeing so many negative points which are pulling down the stock. So that is one of the reasons why the stock couldn't cross. I mean, couldn't make new highs when compared with its peers and all. Okay, we're coming to the conclusion. This I mean, after undergoing, after considering all these points, I conclude that as per my analysis, I think that this stock cannot be considered for long-term investment at the moment. But you can do short-term trading with this stock. But we will come back to the stock later after a few days and then see whether the stock is following the same old pattern and its historical pattern or not. And based on that, we will take a decision with respect to the long-term investment. So until then, guys, the stock cannot be considered for long-term investment. That is the conclusion for this talk. Okay, guys, if you like these analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.